Welcome back to our weekly series, Seal of Deceit. I'm your host, Harrison Steele. In our last episode, we delved into the sad world of senior fraud. Today, we journey into the heart of Dunedin, Florida, where the digital realm meets the tangible, and where a homeowner's worst fears come to life. Prepare yourself for a tale of deception, where the walls you've built might not be enough to keep the monsters out. In the quiet town of Dunedin, Florida, Whitt Jenkins had always felt safe. He had built his life, brick by brick, in a two-story house that stood as a testament to his hard work and dedication. But one fateful evening, the very foundation of his life was shaken. The wind howled outside as Mr. Jenkins sat down to check the estimated value of his home on Zillow, a ritual he had practiced for years. But this time, the screen displayed a chilling message. His house had recently been sold for $160,000. Panic gripped him. The market value of $360,000 was double that amount. How could this be? Rushing to the Pinellas County Property Appraiser's office, his worst fears were confirmed. A deed had been filed, bearing what looked eerily like his signature, stating he had sold his beloved home. But he hadn't. "Let's see the camera footage of this transaction," Mr. Jenkins demanded, his voice trembling with a mix of anger and fear. The clerk's response sent chills down his spine. It was done online. The deed, though appearing legitimate at first glance, was a masterful forgery. The notary listed was a ghost with no records of their existence. In a matter of hours, a digital phantom had claimed his home. "They just handed him my house," Mr. Jenkins whispered in disbelief, "based on a few electronic documents." The darkness of the situation deepened when Mr. Jenkins learned he wasn't the only victim. At least 5 other homes had been stolen in a similar manner. The town was in the grip of a real estate nightmare, with title companies warning that such frauds were becoming more common. It took Mr. Jenkins 2 months to get his home back. Unfortunately for other victims, it was 4 agonizing years later that the shadow behind the thefts was charged. It was alleged that Michael Bogstead, a real estate broker from Plant City, Florida, was a master of deception, creating fraudulent deeds and fictitious mortgage documents, transferring ownership to various entities, and then profiting from his sinister handiwork. Mr. Jenkins's home had been one of his targets. Bogstead had even tried to sell it to an investor, brushing off concerns with a chilling, "Don't worry about it. Nobody is going to come looking for these anyway." Jenny Restrepo, from Synergy Title Partners, had been the one to catch several of Bogstead's suspicious transactions. She had turned them over to law enforcement, setting the wheels in motion for Bogstead's eventual arrest. But the damage was done. The sense of security that homeowners like Mr. Jenkins once felt was shattered. The realization dawned on the town. If a house, a tangible physical entity, could be stolen with just a few clicks, what else was at risk? The town rallied together, with some counties launching alerts to help homeowners fight back. But the haunting lesson remained. In the digital age, even the walls you build might not keep the monsters out. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey through this fraudulent deed nightmare. If this story sent shivers down your spine, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more episodes of the Seal of Deceit. And remember, always keep an eye on what's yours, because in this digital age, nothing is truly safe. Until next time, I'm Harrison Steele for Cleveland Notary Solutions, signing off. Stay vigilant.